Who do you want to go first?
You ready? You want me to go?
I'll go.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want me to go?
I'll go.
You want to go?
I'll go.
You go. Hey, why don't you go?
All right, I'll go. I never set out to do swim lessons. I was a lifeguard at a pool. My boss had stepped away, didn't show up for work, but there were swim lessons going on, which he was doing on the side, and called the lifeguard tower and said, you get in the water and you teach my class. You know, and I was 16 years old, and I'm okay, so I got in the water and taught the class. I didn't know what I was doing. I got through it, they left, and about 2 weeks later, my boss said, I quit, you take those swim lessons. That's how we got into swim lessons.
And I love creating great systems. And so when Ron and I were talking, and we were friends back then, and he said, Paul, I think you're supposed to partner with us, and let's start this, let's take Aqua-Tots to the next phase, get it away from summer seasonal into indoor year-round, but we got to create systems and training and processes. And I go, I love that. And it never was the franchise. It just never was. We joke about it all the time. It was, we literally saw a huge need in the community. Our kids were young, and there's no place that provided indoor year-round quality swim instruction. Ron said, don't buy another business. Come, let's do this together. And so we started, and it was just started to do one location. And like Ron, I just love people. I love helping people live the American dream of owning their own business and affecting their community.
This is when Paul and Heather and Jane and I, we were opening up the location. Jane had just had our third son, so we missed the grand opening. Paul and Heather did it, but it was the first time we built an indoor location. A swim school had never went into a retail center where moms could shop and feel safe and get in and out. And I remember sitting in our backyard, all of us were sitting there saying, how are we going to do this? And there's no plan B. We didn't know what we were doing, but we had the idea of how we could serve the community. And I think that is, when I think of big moments, when you got to sign a loan for that large and realize your house is on the line, Paul's house is on the line. We all moved forward and signed the documents. We didn't even talk on the way home because we signed and we were so scared. And then the 500-600 people showed up for grand opening. It was amazing. So it was a very special moment.
The underlying theme that is within all of our franchise owners is they truly have a passion to get kids to swim. Almost every one of our owners have had someone or a family member have a tragic event around water.
And that has been our passion, is how do we make differences in communities, whether they're in the United States or around the world, where if a child falls in the water, or an adult, they would know what to do to get out.
30 years into it, what does it make me feel? I joked, it doesn't make me feel old. I actually am invigorated because I just feel like we're just getting started.
It's not just about Aqua-Tots, it's about what you got to do as a group being part of Aqua-Tots that actually impacts communities that you may never even see or know. And your efforts that we do here as a franchise owner or as a staff, that makes a difference somewhere that we won't know on this side of heaven. We won't know that, but we'll get to experience it and see that in its glory one day. So that is, when I think of how do we help people achieve something or do something beyond themselves, we do that together.